Welcome back to the 100% Showcase series. You guys have asked for the 100% World Heroes Mission Todoroki video, so that's what I am here to show you guys. Now, of course, this is a series based on your guys' interactiveness, so if you want to see the new UR character 100%, let me know who you want that to be. Make sure to leave a like on today's video. Let's try to hit 200 likes for today's video so that I can showcase the next character, so I know you guys will watch the next one going further. Here, before we get into Todoroki's details though, here are all my characters here. We've already obviously done the Aizawa and the Todoroki now, so whoever's level 90 or below, you can pick in the comment section. We're only picking URs, and we exclude the All Might because that's time limited, it's time based. But yeah, let me know in the comment section who you want to see next, and the most liked comment will be the next unit I showcase in the following week or two. So anyway, let's look at the Todoroki here. As you can see from the ability board, he is complete level 100 here with a total of 3,300 HP. I don't want to do the maths there. 7,000 power and speed at 529 here. His skills, we all know his skills. He has a burn effect. He increases skill impact. He has an ice effect, which reduces damage dealt by all allies if used in a chain, and a medium chance to freeze. He has a lower chance to reduce burning for all characters, and also increases characters' power and increases his own power again by 40% if there are any pro hero units. So he can be a very good powerhouse here. His plus ultra also does binding and freezing. For the EX skills, we have power increase, skill impacts for skills, and speed. I would recommend these three attributes to be used. Power is obviously going to stack up with the power that he's already getting, and then skill impact to just do that much more damage, and speed, because that's the one thing he is lacking to make him the most amazing PvP unit, and that is the lack of speed. Without the potential of going first, you lose on so much value, which we'll go through in the video. His protection, I would always recommend action skill reduction. That's going to keep him alive to at least proc his effects, because you do not want him to die in the first turn. Max HP is fine. Regeneration on HP is fine as well. I'd recommend trying to get a star for the speed. That's going to help him out a lot. Now, let's look at his stats for comparative to the other units here. And he has one of the lowest power numbers out of everyone, but you do have to consider that he does get like 80% for the first 3 attacks, or 3 turns. So that should rocket him up to like near the top here if you have all the procs. His HP stat, he is near the top, making him one of the tankier units technically. And then for the speed here, he doesn't have too bad of a speed, but most of the people that's below him, such as Aizawa or Bakugo, the Todoroki, affect their speed in some sort of way, such as, 50% speed increase or deduction in speed. So do keep in mind of that, and don't always look at sheer numbers, because you also have to look at their effects. Now, obviously, we're going to just do PvP. In VE Tower, he's an S tier unit. He has so many different status ailments, and he allows your team to survive with that damage reduction, which is great. So PvE content, not a big deal. Now, for PvP content, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the secret battle first, because it's right there in front of my face. And for the team here, we have to run him, of course. I'm going to be bringing Aizawa. We need Aizawa not only for the speed boost to, keep on going first, but also that you can proc the Todoroki's effect. And I'm going to be bringing Nejri, and hopefully that's fast enough. We'll bring red Todoroki. Well, you know what? We'll be risky. We'll bring blue Kirishima for the HP buff, just in case, if he doesn't die first. And then we will bring red Todoroki. I think just the speed buff might help us out. Now, we are going to be giving him, I think, one of his best memories, which is the 3 Musketeers memory. It's going to give him a speed boost and a skill boost. We have a 322,000 BP, so let's jump into it. This is a really nice team. As long as you are faster, of course. You have the sealing capabilities. You have the speed buff from Aizawa. Nejiri is a great healer to keep on surviving. You get the heal back. Even if you go second, Nejiri allows you to somewhat be able to survive, as she has the regen healing, which makes it so that you should have like pretty decent HP, especially after the damage reduction. I always recommend damage reduction first, because there's 6 kills coming at you in the first 2 turns. So having the damage reduction first is always the play here, even if you could potentially one-shot. We always damage the DPS first here with this team. Not only do we get the seal, but the Aizawa, we are first as well, which is great. So let's have a look at the damage. We did not get the seal, but we got 12,000 damage, non-type advantage. Compared to Aizawa, we did pretty good damage compared to him, as he had type advantage. And we even got the freeze, which is great. Now, like I said, if you did fail on, not doing the damage there, we should have healed back up everything, and then Nejiri could get us the heal back. The problem is, if your opponent is still faster than you, and say they've lowered your defense already, you could be in a big issue. Or if you got frozen, or you got sealed, I think that's a big issue that you should take into consideration. That's the power of speed. You just muck up everything on your opponent's end if you get such status abilities. Like, we just got the freeze on Bakugo. Now he still has to use his first skill, which means his second skill won't be in an action skill chain, which would mean that if we do have our own skills, we would be in a good position. You know what? Let's go second here. I don't think it's worthy to get the heal ability off just yet. So, Nejiri's going to heal nothing. And it would be great to remove all of that shield, which we did. We got a nice little critical. We didn't remove the taunt, unfortunately. I don't know what we removed with Aizawa's thing. But now we have the plus ultra. Unfortunately, it's in a pretty bad spot, I would say. The thing is, like, that's why I always should use Nejiri's ability, just so Aizawa can get the plus ultra, get rid of the taunt and all the defense that the Kirishima does have. Now we gotta heal up here, and then we are slower, which is a bad sign. Hopefully we can survive. We have lower defense, but now we have no damage reduction, so do keep in mind of that. Yeah, there you go. So, as you can see, the big problem is Nejiri with Kirishima. You're always gonna have that issue of killing sometimes, even with that power boost. If you're versing... was the only reason, because we were versing no reds. That was truly the issue, but that's fine anyway. Let's do this. Let's finish this off at least. This is typically not the team that I would use. Like, I haven't gotten Blue Kirishima to a worthy level just yet. And then we will plus ultra, remove buffs. He has 2 Kirishimas, I just realized. The double taunt. Bad strat, chat. Bad strat. You do not want a double Kirishima. On paper, it looks good, but if they are in that position where you have 2 of them on the same turn, there's just no point. Alright, so he's going to taunt us, but we are going to plus ultra. And remove all these buff anyway. As long as he doesn't die. Don't die. Oh, he lived. He lived. Get the defense bonus. Guts. And we're dead. Oh, we're in advantage of a character advantage, so we should be fine here. This was a pretty easy secret. I want to see if I can find, like, a red opponent. The power of Nejiri. If we didn't have Nejiri, it'd been over. Can we get a seal? Nope. Nice. So we lost 2 characters there. That's completely fine. But we still got the win on the secret battle. And I used the wrong team. God damn it. Alright, so let's verse Ares here, which is a 320 BP. Make sure I pick the right character this time. The right team here. So we have 2 red bosses, which is good. Which is very good. And I think this will be the last battle here, because there's no point, like, we're pretty much versing the highest of highest already. And just for the showcase, we're only going to target the red here. So let's go and do that. We are first, which is good. Now, I will be scared if once Endeavor does his skill. We did almost kill him, which is great. Because once he uses his skill, he reduces our speed, as you can see, from the foot down. So is that still going to help us be faster? Yes, okay, that's good. That's good to know. Double level 100, man. Got a nice crit. This is going to hurt. Oh, not that much. Alright, let's take out the Todoroki. He's our biggest threat out of this group here. There we go. Double plus ultra damage. And we're still healing. This could be a perfect if this doesn't kill us on... Oh, wow. Targeted Nejri. I guess Darks always target the lowest HP regardless of type advantage. It's lower attack, and then I do want to seal you because you're an issue if you target. Seal! Nice. Alright, good. Give us some time for Nejri to heal back up. Ooh, not so great. Not so great. She will always target the... Shoto Todoroki. I don't know why I said it like that. Freeze? Nope. Damage reduction. We still haven't hit our thingy-o. This might be the perfect. She's going to use her heal ability next, so we're going to finish off Overhaul here. Oh, never mind. We get the Bound Freeze, which is great. And then we get the heal back, and there you go. There's a perfect right there. So when you're versing reds, you just absolutely destroy. Oh, let's go. We removed the last stand buff right there. And there's a perfect... I thought I would show you actually the case on if we are slower here. I'm going to actually refresh one time. Okay. This will be the last attempt for the day. I think this guy should be faster if everything's obviously level 100 here. He has, you know, 19,000 BP higher than me. And Bakugo has a speed increase. And Aizawa's should be on the same level, hopefully. Let's see. He's only level 66 though. So he's not... I'm level 70. So that could be the difference. And we have no type disadvantage other than Nejri, which doesn't do that much damage. So let's see if we're faster. No. Okay, so this is perfect example of a bad situation that you would get into if you're running Todoroki. Obviously, if I switched out with the blue Bakugo, at the very least, I would have a chance to be outspeeding depending on my EX skills. We are going to... I'm going to try and take out Bakugo. He's actually... very annoying. If he gets any blinds off us, or even just lowering our defense, he could kill us in one turn with these plus ultra. So let's go and do that. The issue here now is that one of my turns for damage reduction is only going to normal attacks. Hopefully, the power of Nejri, we're able to survive. Oh, well, that's not great. If we seal here, we're in a good spot. Okay, so since we sealed here, that's our savior. Because now he can't skill chain on 3, which means we have the advantage on doing our attacks. Now, unfortunately, we probably still cannot kill this Bakugo. Even if I power up my boys. And that's just unfortunate. But luckily, we didn't get sealed on the Aizawa. We could probably finish off Bakugo with the... Oh, wow, he did seal us, actually. Hopefully we can kill with the 2 plus ultras. There's no type disadvantage, so I don't see why not. Bound. Perfect. Bound is like kind of weird for PvP because, you know, since you're probably one of the slowest characters, if they do a plus ultra and first, then it's just no point, right? You just lose one normal attack, which is not that big of a deal. We have a chance. That still really gave us the chance to win. Our damage reduction's gone here, though. And I don't know if it's better to wait. What do we... AoE. If I do this, we should be better. Yeah. I'm gonna just remove all the buffs that he gains here. It's gonna be a risk because now we have... we have 3 people, probably. Yeah. Nothing could have been done. Maybe if I'd lowered the attack, that could have been our savior and grace, but it was a risk play. It was definitely a risk play. We can do this. Hopefully these 2 kill, and then maybe we can get a nice cheeky seal. Oh, wrong skill. Wrong skill, whatever. We won't get the seal now because they failed chains. I'm so... I wasn't used to... I don't use blue Kirishima that much. And he just got absolutely wrecked. That's the one big issue. Okay. We do have the... No, we don't have the speed advantage. Wow. Even though Red Todoroki did pop off... Is it... Let me see. Is it because... Oh, yeah. He does have the speed down. Wow. He has a 70% speed, but... Man, if we should have maybe targeted Aizawa because him living gives him that so much speed. Just like that, we're fricked. Even with the 15%, this is close. And it's only close because we got to the situation where we got the 1 seal from Aizawa. Oh, no. Yeah, we're dead here. So that's a bit unfortunate. It could have definitely gone better. Maybe that was my fault. But for the most case, that's usually what's going to happen if you are on the slow end. One thing's for sure, we got sealed back. That was a pain. Getting that seal back meant that we didn't use any skills for 2 turns. And that's what the difference is between... in the high levels. I had a conversation in the comment section one time with Aizawa versus Blue Todoroki, where the problem is with Todoroki is the speed. I know he gives guaranteed damage reduction, but damage reduction does not change the game as drastically as a good seal, because you just saw a good seal gave us the long lasting, and the seal back to us was the reason why we lost in return, and it evened out pretty much everything. So, yeah. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. That was the Todoroki showcase. Let me know in the comment section who you want to see in the future for the next 100% showcase. My recommendation, Green Todoroki. Come on, guys. Just pick Green Todoroki. Anyway, check out my social medias, link in the description. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.